What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Armchair GM Sports Network, and welcome back to the Houston Americans Draft to Glory series right here on the Armchair GM Sports Network. I know it's been a while since I've done any type of video game content. I've actually been pretty ill the last couple of weeks, and it's kind of prevented me from doing content like this. So I'm feeling better. I'm hoping to get more out there. I'm going to try to record a couple of episodes just so we have at least some content throughout the week. So look out for those. We'll start here with the Houston Americans. I'm excited to continue with this one. I know I got a lot of good feedback on it. So thank you for everyone that has left their feedback. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. And check out the other videos, like the first video in this one where we drafted the team. And if you guys aren't familiar, basically I can only draft American-born players. I know you guys made a couple of suggestions about free agency and trades. I'm still just going to stick to what Draft to Glory is. I have to draft the team to glory. Cannot just keep signing American-born players because that would be too easy and we win a Stanley Cup. And it's, I like the hard work into it. So obviously through the expansion draft, I drafted American-born players. I think 80 overall was the cap. So I think they're all basically on one-year contracts or so. So they're just going to stay on the team until their contract is done, and then we'll roll with the players that we've drafted. If we do need to sign anyone in free agency, I will still keep the cap at 80 overall and below and American-born just to fill out the gaps. But, yeah, we're here at the beginning of the first season, so I'll show you guys the lines. And if you've seen the last video, I hate the free agency in this game because it's so glitchy, so I had to do it off camera. I signed about 14 people just to fill in the gaps. So I'll show you guys the lines for the NHL and AHL squad. So we'll start with the Houston Americans. This is what we're rolling with. So our franchise number one overall player will play first line, Aiden Marchment. We got him on that, or obviously his entry-level deal, but 18 years old, nevertheless. Two-way forward, I'd love that to have been better, but it is what it is with him. Pretty good stats for his first year in the league at 18 years old. He'll play on line one with JT Compher and Jeremy Bracco. Line two, we have Sonny Milano, Tyler Mott, and Kyle Okposo for actually a +3 chemistry, so that'll be pretty good. Tyler Pitlick, Sam Lafferty, and Frank Vetrano, Nick Dowd, Bob Neves, and Chris Connor. Now, if you guys know about expansion modes in this game, you need to get to the cap floor somehow. So Mr. Chris Connor is one of our lucky players selected to help us get to the cap floor because after all the signings, we still had about $45 million in cap space left. So he has the honor of receiving the the 1 year, $15 million contract. One of two players on the team will just have that just so we get to the cap floor. So Mr. Chris Connor will play the fourth line there with $15 million in his pocket. Defense-wise, we have Grzelcyk and Jones, Jack Johnson, and free agent sign Ron Hainsey, who is the other recipient of the $15 million 1 year contract. So Hainsey and Chris Connor helping us get to the cap floor. Now we got Connor Carrick and Steven Johns to fill out the bottom pair there. And in net, we'll have Delia and Lindgren. So that is our Houston American team. Give you guys a look at the AHL squad. I totally forgot what our even team down here is called. The Austin Capitals? I don't even remember. But there is your AHL squad. We have Jack Drury, our actually draft pick that we chose. He was the second round pick. Oh, no, wait. I thought this was our pick. Oh, no, it's been a while. This was the free agent guy we picked up at 20 years old, low top six. He's got the potential to grow, especially at 20 years old. He was drafted by the Carolina Hurricanes, but look at those player stats, and he's on a +1. I'd love for it to be +3, which I thought it was a +3. Did they? Hang on a second. I don't remember. I remember it being a +3 here. What is happening? I swore I remember this saying +3. Am I losing it? Let me see the scratch players here. Okay, so I thought for sure it was a +3, but anyways, he's in a +1. I don't think moving him gets it to a +3 anywhere else anyways. No. So we'll just keep him there. He'll at least get some chemistry going. He's playing with a 78 and a 75 overall player in the AHL. Defense-wise, we don't have any prospects playing. I think the only youngest guy we have that could potentially grow is this guy, Louis Belpedio. Can't even say this guy's name. Someone help me out in the comments. 24 years old, medium top 4. He could be a late bloomer. You have to keep an eye on him. He's playing with a +3 with tenority, so that's that. No one really else. But goalies is another guy we'll have to be watching. So we have Corey Schneider starting, and we took Tyler Parsons in the expansion draft. This guy could eventually grow to be our starter, maybe by the time he's 25 years old. He's got the medium starter potential. He's still listed as a minor backup goalie, which is great because then we can just play Schneider and help that AHL team grow and help maybe Tyler Parsons grow. So we'll see what happens with that. So keep an eye on those couple of players. So there are your lines for the NHL and AHL squad. Did not choose a captain just yet. I think we're going to wait off. It might be our franchise player eventually when he does grow. But for the time being, we're going to roll with the 3 A's. So I chose Marchment, Kyle Okposo, and Ron Hainsey to be the 3 A's. You know what? Actually thinking about it, because Marchment's still young, so we're going to wait for him to grow into a captaincy role. We're going to give it to the other $15 million guy. So Hainsey and Connor getting the 2 A's and an Okposo getting the third one. There we go. The 3 vets getting the 3 A's. So now I think we can just start simming. Because we're not going to be... This is the first year, and it's not really the main focus of what we're trying to do with Draft to Glory. I'm going to turn injuries off just for the time being until we can get most of our drafted players onto the NHL squad. So I'm going to just turn it off for now. So injuries off. And then we'll turn it back on when we get, the majority of players on the NHL squad from our draft. Which, in this case, it might take a little bit because... you can't start in the AHL right out of the U.S. development camp, depending on your age. So hopefully we have good luck in the draft. So without further ado, we can just start simming. So I'll at least get to the beginning of the regular season here. Then I'll turn on the funky music and get us to the end of the year. We might actually be able to get the season sim and the offseason done in this video. So that'll be good. Yep. These mumbo jumbo announcements and the scout. Ooh, yeah, we got to do the scout. Totally forgot about that. This is important because we don't need all of these scouts, to be honest. We do not. So we can just see if they can go into the U.S. league, and then we'll send them there. So, yeah, USA East. So we'll move Engel to the USA East. He has an A there. There we go. Oh, God, not a lot of people in the East there. Okay. Wise. Solomon Wise can go to the West. There we go. So we can at least use some of these scouts without firing them. How many in the West? Not a lot. Might be drafting mostly out of USA Central. McCammond. Jordan McCammond. A+ in the West. Let's send him over. The more scouts, the better, guys. And then we can definitely see exactly what the potentials will be for these players. AHL North. Let's see where he is in the development league. Central A+. Marlowe. Thank you, sir. Let's send you to the Central. What do we got? We got a lot of people in the Central. A lot of people in the Central. That's a good sign. And now we just sent an A+ scout over there. That is a very good sign. Dubois. A+ in the East. All right. This is good so far. I thought I was going to have to fire at least a couple of these guys. East. There you go. How many do we have in the East now? We got 3. Duncan. I don't think the junior scouts can go to the... Oh, wait. I didn't see where he was. Oh, wait, they do. So an A-. You know what? We have better ones in the East. Let's just get rid of Duncan. So let's fire Mr. Duncan, Desmond Duncan, Beaufait, Sylvain Beaufait. Yeah, we're just going to fire you. Good luck in your future endeavors there. We got Slychuk, Yahir Slychuk, A+ East. All right, you know what? Can never have too many scouts, especially in Draft of Glory. Let's send them over. Go to the East. Because then we can just send these specific scouts to do specific things. And if they're all A+, we're for sure going to have good luck with that. Nope. Campoli, Good luck in your future endeavors, Emilio. Oh, is this M. Lucic? Please tell me this guy's first name is Milan. Mia. So close. But we're going to fire Mia Lucic. I'm sorry. Good luck in your future endeavors. Rancine. Sylvain Rancine. Nope. Going to be firing Rancine. Central only a B-, but we can send you over to the West for an A+. Thank you, Mr. Burke. There we go. Confirm that. All right, and this USA East, he's A-. Is he an A+ in the Central? He is, so we'll move Holmes to the Central. That's good because there's a lot of people in the Central. Let's confirm that. And I don't know if any of these European scouts will be Olga Kahapi-Bolin. Nope, I'm going to be firing you. God, all right. So Backstrom, Mikkel Backstrom. Nope. Silvergard. At Edith Silvergard. Nope. Going to be firing you. Sivonen. Gone. Alexandrov. Is it Pierre Alexandrov? Pavel Alexandrov. All right, so we have 3 in the East, 2 in the Central, and 3 in the West. I think maybe we hire a few more. Let's take a look. USA. Let's take a look at the scouts available. And we got an A+. So we have 3 in the East, 3 in the West, and 2 in the Central. Let's look for our first Central to even that out first. There we go. Perfect. Stephanie Weaver. We'll be signing you 6 years at 103. Let's just make you sign. So let's get to the max offer. I believe the next one was good too. Morgan. So we can definitely just Lucy Morgan put you wherever. 6 years. Yep. Do we got any more all A+? That was a good one. If we can find guys that are like A+ in each one. And it looks like we're at the end here. We got 2 A+ here. Tate Eastwood. Let's get you on a 6-year deal too. Tate Eastwood. God, the names in this game. Cameron Blaine. Dustin Lynch. No. I want at least more than... You know, A and an A+ is good too here. What is this? E. Harding. 6 years. Get you at 6. There we go. All right, that should be enough there, right? So we had 3, 2, and 3. So we have 3, 3, and 3 with this one. And then 4, 3, and 3. 5, 3, and 3. Or 4, 4, and 4. And then, okay, yeah. So that's good. That is good. I don't think we need to sign anybody else. Yeah. We should be good now with that many scouts, and we'll just add more next year when more scouts get released. Until we get more, once the other scouts sign, then we will. See, I'm going to. Oh, we got a direct. Tate Eastwood rejected. Okay, so they don't want 6. Okay, well, so we have 10 out of 20. We're going to have to give Tate, and we still have to wait for Weaver. We'll give Tate what she wants. Or he, whatever you are. We'll just give you 4 years at 100 mil, or 100,000. That's fine. We have the budget. So I'll just advance a couple of days here. We're going to see the results, but that's okay. We just need the scout signed. That's all I need. Opening game, our first game at home. Do we win? We lose 5-2. The Islanders. Tate Eastwood signed, so we actually start out 0-2 before we can assign the scouts. That's all right. Not looking for winning seasons off the bat, but there we go. We have our scouts. So let's organize this and see what we need in each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have too many in the East. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to move one of these to the Central and one of these to the West. So we're going to move Weaver to the Central. Move Weaver to the central, and Tate we're going to move to the west, because I believe they can do, they have A-pluses all down the board. So move you to the west. So now we should have 4, 4, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why now we have 6 in the west? What? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to move one guy from the west to the central. Okay, so maybe... So I think I had to move Tate to the central. And I gotta wait, because now they're moving. Oh, man. Yeah. I screwed that up. That's alright. We'll just wait for them to move, and then we'll change regions again. I think you can just simulate one day, but we'll simulate 2 just in case. Assign scout. Yeah, alright. So let's move Tate to the central. Sorry, Tate. I know we just threw you on a plane, but now we're going to throw you on another plane. It's alright. It's paid for. Don't worry about it. Going to the central. You're not going far. 4 hours. There you go. Alright, now we can assign our scouts. Alright, so let's start in the west. The first one, McCammon. So it looks like he's doing character assessment. So we will do character assessment. We'll continue with that. You know what? You're a good scout. We'll just do everybody. Since there's not a lot, just do everybody. Let us know what their character's like. That's character assessment. Wise, Mr. Wise, will be doing a potential and comparison. Okay. So that's the last one. There we go. And do everybody. Even if they're a late round pick, they could be a low elite. You never know. You never know. Burke. No, you're not doing potential and comparison. We had someone doing that already. You are not doing that. Nope. 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 You are going to do something else. You are going to do... strength and weakness. Let us know what they're strong at. What are they weak at? There we go. And then Harding. You're not going to do potential either. We have someone doing that. You are going to do playstyle. And you will do everybody. There we go. Shing Time. You see that guy's last name? Shing Time. If he ends up being great, I'm definitely taking him. Shing Time. All right, Central. So Marlowe, you want to do potential and comparison? We'll keep you there. Potential and comparison. Got Ross, a 3rd overall pick guy here. So if we end up doing crappy and our first round pick, we'll be taking Wayne Ross for sure if we can get into that top 3. So we'll keep an eye on for that. Let's just do everybody. There's a lot of people here in the first 100 picks, so this is good. Just keep going here. Yeah, I think we'll do up to 2 or up to 300, because there is a lot. Up to 300 is good. There we go. So we had potential comparison. So he's doing character assessment. So we will keep character assessment here. Okay, sure. Why do they only do random? Like, do everybody. We have time. We have like all season to do this. Tell me you can't do this. It's a video game. Come on. Come on. Let's get to 300 here. So we got, so what do we have? Potential and comparison. We have character assessment. Eastwood. Ooh, not doing anything. We're going to get you working right away. We'll get you the strength and weaknesses. I've seen some funny names already, some from these American players. Going, almost done, and Terry. All right. So what do we got? Potential, character, strength, and weakness. You are not doing potential either, Weaver. You will not do that. Let's get rid of all that. start at the top. What can we get you doing? Playing style? Yeah, playing style. Get you doing playing style. So may not get to the off seasons. Maybe. We might get a little bit of the off season done. Maybe we get the draft done. We're only at 20 minutes here. I like to keep the videos at least 45 minutes max. I don't want you guys sitting there too long. So Montoya, O'Donnell. There we go. All right. So the Central is done. East. Engel wants to do potential. You can do potential. Ooh, we got a number 2 overall. Here we go. So we have 2 and 3 looking to go into the draft this year, which is great. Steven Peters. Sick name. And let's just do everybody here. Nakamura. The most American name ever. Curtis Nakamura. That's for sure. Potential and comparisons. No. You are going to do playstyle. If Nakamura is great, I'm going to be taking him. Playing style. Let's get some character assessment going here. Know what type of guy they are. There we go. Not a lot of players here in the East. So we got character assessment, and then Morgan. I'm not going to do potential and comparison. We're going to do skill assessment. There we go. I think that's everybody. Yep. So skill, character, playing style, potential, and comparison. All right, so we got our scouts sent out. So now we should be good for that. And now I believe it's time for that special music and the simulation music. So I'm going to hit that now, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season, see where we finish off. So be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the end of the season. Not a bad record, 31-44-7, but obviously due to the amount of players that we have on the team that are NHL caliber in a way, I figured we would at least get pretty high in the win column, but that won't be the case going forward. But looks like we did pretty good in terms of being in a good spot for draft standings. So we'll see where we did. It looks like Columbus actually did really worse. They might be the first overall pick candidate, depending on where they finish in the lottery. But I'm curious to see how we did with the rest of the team, so let's go to it. I'm curious to see what our rookie did, so let's go see how our team did in team stats. And let's go. Our franchise player, 50-point season in his first year in the NHL as an 18-year-old player. Look at that. Look at his overall. Was he not a 78? Oh, my God. 86 overall in 1 year. That's it's like 7 overalls he jumped. Unbelievable. What a stud. I mean, for a franchise player, you'd expect that, but that's awesome. 50 points, nevertheless. I know minus 39 is ugly to see, but that's what Draft the Glory is all about. 50 points for Vetrano, Okposo, yada, yada, yada. We'll take a look at the growth with the other players, too, any of the younger players. What I do want to see, though, is how he did in the Calder standings if someone finished ahead of him. I believe with 50 points, someone probably would have. And it was Lafreniere, so he wasn't that far. Kaprizov was at 54 points. So he wasn't that far from Lafreniere. He'll miss out by 9 points. But, man, that's a big jump in overall, though. So good for Aiden Marchman. Bracco's up there, too. So we had 2 players in the top 5 for Calder candidates. So that's it's good to see, guys. Good to see. Let's take a look at the other stats. Let's look at everybody. So, defenseman. All right, not bad. $50 million player Ron Hainsey. Goalie-wise, yeah. But got to take a look at the AHL squad. Do we have any big growth there? I don't think we had anyone young, but would have been Blendino. So 75. It's not bad. He did go up a couple of overalls, so maybe or Belpedio. I keep saying Blendino, but Louis Belpedio, not bad growth. I don't think anyone else would have been grown. So Drury, so he was 69. He went up 1 to 70. That's not bad either. 19 goals in the AHL, man. If he continues to be on that pace, he'll grow into something for us in the next couple of years. Goalies, Tyler Parsons, 7-9-1. Didn't grow at all, but at least Corey Schneider held them into a winning season. So let's get out of that. Yeah, they almost got 50 wins. So, what did I name this team? The Austin Eagles. That's it. All right. So that's the end of the season. So now what do we have? We're 31 minutes in the video. I think we could get to some drafting. Because I don't think, I mean, we can see how the AHL squad does, but I think we can get to some drafting. But first, let's just see the progress reports. Obviously, Aiden Marchman's going to get we're going to see the big growth there with 20 modification points. And then Sonny Milano actually went up too for being probably so close to the Calder Trophy contention. He went up in overall, and same with, actually that was Jeremy Bracco, never mind. But Sonny Milano did go up. So these 3 here, that's pretty good. In the system, had some, I think some unsigned. I think this shows the unsigned talent as well. Let's so right potential. What do we got? So Drury, that's good, and then Belpedio, if I can say that right. Pat Devin, Alexander McMuffin went up 19, up to a 60 overall. It's you, McMuffin. So we'll keep an eye on those 2. Maybe we'll give him a contract next year. For sure, I'll give a contract to McMuffin because we can get him playing in the AHL. I kind of want to grow this guy. His name is just way too good to not try to grow. So that's it for growth. Now we can get into the draft. Let's just take a look and see how our AHL squad does in the playoffs. So I'll just go into calendar mode and follow them through there. And we'll just advance a day here. Should get the playoff outcome or the playoff schedule. Nope. Guess gotta go to Sunday. They're on a pretty good winning streak there to end the season. So they'll play the Toronto Marlies in the first round. And their first round's best of 5. So let's go 3 games, see if we can sweep them. Can the Austin Eagles sweep the Toronto Marlies? No sweep, but we're up 2-1. Can they win in Game 4? They win in Game 4, 4-0. Perfect. All right, next round, the Austin Eagles. Can they claim a Calder Cup championship in their first year in the AHL, facing the Devils? Let's go ahead. 4 games. Loss, win, win, win. So up 3-1 in the series. Can we close it out in game 5? We do. We win 5-2. So now we're moving on to the next round where we play the Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Can we sweep? Win, win, loss, loss. Okay, so we're tied at 2 in this series. Let's go ahead 2 games. Can we get it done in game 6? We do not. It's gone to game 7. Are we getting swept? Or not swept, but are we going to lose in game 7? We do not. We make it to the Calder Cup Finals against the Texas Stars. We have the 11-5 record. They have 11-3, so they have the advantage. Let's sim through 4 games. What do we got? Lose game 1, lose game 2, win game 3, win game 4, so tied series. So game number 5, who comes out on top? Texas. Texas could win the Calder Championship in game 6. Do they do it? They don't. We force game 7 in an OT, a thrilling OT game. Back to Texas for the finals. Who wins the Calder Cup Championship? Oh, we lose in overtime, man. And a thriller of a Calder Cup playoffs. The Austin Eagles showing up in their first year and going all the way to the Calder Cup Championship in game 7, losing in overtime. Got to be proud of our AHL squad there. And the Stanley Cup right now looks like it's Sharks and Tampa Bay. Sharks could win it here. They do not. Tampa Bay forces game 7. Game 7 is here, and the San Jose Sharks win in game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. So both championships going to game 7. Very interesting. Marchman growth. God, this guy literally went up 9 or 10 overalls in 1 year. My God, he's not even done growing. 88 overall. That is nuts. That is nuts. Go to the individual awards. Larkin wins the Art Ross Hart. McAvoy wins the Norris. Lady Bing to Patrick Kane. Lafreniere wins the Calder. Conn Smythe went to Timo Meyer. Vasilevsky won the Vezina. And the William M. Jennings. Masterton went to Boreas. Really? Okay. Jack Adams went to Chicago's coach, who is named LaPerriere in this game. Ryan O'Reilly with the Selke, which should be just called the Ryan O'Reilly Award at this point. Larkin wins the Lindsay, and Ovechkin wins the Maurice Richard 4 times in 5 years. Craziness. Maybe Marchman will become the next Ovi. Probably not, but 88 overall is a great growth so far. That is insane. So now looking sim to the draft. Let's see where we are in the lottery. So that's the next screen here. So we have pretty good odds here. I believe we have top 3 odds. Can we stay in the top 3 in the lottery? Come on. Columbus drops to 4 and we win the lottery 2 years in a row. Are you kidding me? Let's freaking go, boys. We have the number 1 overall pick. And look at Arizona, 13-2. Yikes. That is insane. That is insane. But we win it 2 years in a row. Let's see how our scouts did. Who do we got? Oh, my God. Well, we're not getting Turati, but Peters. Power forward. For sure. I think we're taking Steven Peters. Man, look at that stat line. Yep, we're taking Steven Peters. Similar style, Sean Couturier. Looks like we're going to have our center to go along with Aiden Marchment here. And Steven Peters. And was it Ross was the other one? Did we not scout this guy? He's currently being scouted. But we have nothing on his potential. Stephanie, what are you doing? I hope we can scout him in the next couple of weeks. We might have to interview this guy then. So let's interview Wayne Ross. Keep an eye on Peters so far. Let's switch to the U.S. Let's go to West, see what we got for West. Ooh, we got some talent. We have some talent. Stone, we're not going to be able to get because he'll be in the first round. Second round, we might be able to get Reed Lee. He's at 34, so our second round pick's going to be pretty high. Might be able to get Reed Lee. He might not be too bad. We got Nathaniel Hextall. He may not be bad either for our second round pick, or if we can get him with a third. We got Kevin Bogosian. Not bad. Ryland Glenn. Okay. All right, so not bad. We got a potential medium or low elite here. Dallas Smithson, probably not. And a potential low, or Chris Love. With a low top 6. So not bad from the West. Let's take a look at the Central where we had the bulk of players. Why is there no potential? This, like, what is this scout doing? Look at all these players in like the first 2 rounds that have no potential. What the heck? Like, am I supposed to guess? But like down here we have some people. This guy's a potential medium elite here. Connor Halischuk. Gonna star him. Got another one here in a goalie, an Abraham Silvestri. What a freaking name. This guy might not be too bad. There's a bust there we're not going to take. Didn't see any gems so far, I don't think. I'll have to double check. Stephen Rhodes. Yeah, we got a bunch more potentials in the later rounds, but not the first couple of rounds. I don't get that. We'll have to see what's going on with the scouts. All right, East. Do we have a gem? There we go. 79 overall. He's supposed to go. Leonard Curse Lake. I'm gonna say it's probably Curse Lake. All right, still potential low. Justice Sigalet. Sigalet. What a name. Just for the name, we're gonna star you. There's not Nakamura guy. Oh, he's a goalie. Maybe not. There was another name. Were they in the east? Or are they in the east? Where were they? There's another name that I loved when I was seeing the scouting. Mapletoft. That's not it, but Gregory Mapletoft is a great name. Don't see any of the name. That's all right. Let's just quickly see if it was in the West. I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Shing Time. Tyson Shing Time. We'll just star you. Maybe a last round pick we can take you. But all right, so now let's take a look. What is going on with the Central? Can we stop simulating, please? Thank you. Hopefully it didn't go too far. No, I wanted to stop. Stop simulating. Oh, Chris Connor retired for us. He's now a scout. Can he be good in the U.S. Development League? Chris Connor, the $50 million player, is good in the West. My God. So you went from making $15 million to now being a scout for us that will scout in the West. We will assign him. We'll keep him there. But what's going on with the Central? Can I take a look at what's going on with these guys? I can't do anything. So we're at the draft interviews. Okay, so that's odd. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, why don't we have an overall here or potential for Wayne Ross? I'll have to find it out through an interview now. I believe it's playing style, right? Let's look at play style. What are you? He's a grinder. A grinder. Who's 1 year away from making the league. And let's just take a look at your personality, I guess. Sure, your personality. Very loyal. You'll be a very loyal grinder in a year from now. Yeah, I think I'm going to be taking the 2nd overall pick guy. Don't think I'm taking you, Wayne Ross. Sorry to tell you. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking you. No, especially with Peters. Yeah, going to be taking Peters, but why do we have random ones scouted? Darren Stone won't be able to take you. Like, why do we have a Canadian scouted? Why? They just go off on their own and say, nah, I'm going to go to Canada and scout. Sorry, boss. I mean, this guy might drop. We could probably interview him. Orpik for sure would be a guy we could probably take. Let's try Keith. Melvin Keith. Keith. I said Keith. Keith. Just see where he's at. What's your play style, bud? Two-way defender. And you're ready in 3 years. I'm just going to end the conversation there. We're just going to move on from you. Thank you for your time, Mr. Melvin Keith. But we might not take you. But your potential is a low franchise. Well, that changes everything. That does change everything. Interesting. We try to interview Grant Orpik, who's probably a two-way. I think we're done with the interviews. Yeah, we're done with the interviews. We're done. We're done with the interviews. Now we can just advance a day, get into the draft. Let's get into the draft. So we can end this video afterwards. We're going to take Mr. Steven at first overall. So let's not even waste time here. Not trading down, not doing any of that stuff. Mr. Peters, welcome to the Houston Americans as our new centerman. Immediately, 82 overall out of the draft. Look at that. Gonna play right away on line 1 with Aiden Marchment, potentially. Look at that shooting category off the bat, too. I'd say we might have the Ovechkin and Aiden Marchment, but we might have him in the center power forward who can clap bomb his way to the top. Steven Peters, what a pick. Now, with our next pick, it is the 34th overall pick, I believe, because I think there's 32, right, including us. I think there's 32 picks here, and then 33, 34. So we're at the 34 mark. So let's see what we're projected to take. So probably not Keith, even though I want to go after Keith. He's literally like a spot above. So do we take the chance with Keith, or do we take Reed Lee, who's potentially going to be dropping to us, and he's just going to be like probably a top 6 guy, a medium top 6, who in a few years can play with us. What is two-way though? They're both two-ways. Do I wait though? Do I reach down for 40 with a playmaker or a center playmaker in Nathaniel Hextall? Yeah, it might be Nathaniel Hextall, guys. I'm just because of right there his elite speed, playmaking ability, offense. Like his grades are top notch. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking Nathaniel Hextall, our second pick. So let's just sim to the next pick and see what we missed out on. So they did not take Bogosian. They actually Coyotes traded their pick to the Penguins, who took Bogosian. Didn't even take a player we were going to take. Keith ended up being low elite. Okay, so that's not too bad. Where was the other guy that was in the first round? Stone. So he's in the top 4. So not. I mean, we got an 82 overall with our first overall pick. So can't be angry at that. So now with this pick, we do have Reed Lee. So we can take Reed Lee, or do we reach for? I'm gonna reach for Hextall. Not even gonna second guess that. Nathaniel Hextall. Welcome to the Houston Americans, who you are a low elite playmaker. Not bad. You know what? I'm not complaining about that. Look at his hand-eye passing off the bat. That is very good. Let's just see what we missed out on. Didn't even take Lee. Olafson, man, Lee's dropping. Why is he dropping? Or was it Lehigh? Is it Lehigh? No. That was Lee or something. Yeah, there we go. He's a medium top 6, two-way forward. We got a low elite. We got the better guy. We're good. Sim to the next pick. No, we're not trading draft picks. Go away, Minnesota. Go away. And let's see what we got next. So we have Glenn or Spencer. We got Milroy. Who's Milroy? Not too bad. Rylan Glenn, probably going to be like a high top 6. Jeffrey Spencer, probably not anything either. Is there anybody close? There we go. Another centerman. Connor Halischuk. Can never have too many centermans. But we do have the gem in defenseman, so I think we're going to go with the defenseman. Kerslake. Leonard Kerslake. Low top 4, 62 overall. Perfect. These picks are solid so far. You know, at this point, I don't really care about the two-way. I just want to get good draft picks. So let's see what's next. We have, there we go, Dylan Wasinski, low elite. I think we just take him. Or Wisniewski. Say Wasinski? God, I cannot English. Yeah, don't think there's anybody we're going to take here and reach. Yeah, no. By the next pick, we'll have another one. So let's just take Wisniewski. Saying it right this time. Dylan Wisniewski. Welcome to the team. Low top 9. Left wing sniper. Not bad. You never know with these things. Really fast right off the bat, too. We got 90 excel, 90 agility, and he's got an insane shooting category right off the bat. Dylan is going to be a sniper. That's for sure. That's what his player stat or his play type is. With 93 overall right out of the draft. That's insane. That guy's got an elite shot right out of the bat. Let's take a look. USA East. What do we got for potentials? Siglet. I have O'Donnell. Rhodes. Okay. Hill. Ed Hill. No. Nothing too special. Maybe a Smithson just to take a chance on, but 5 years. That's probably not going to be a low elite. It's probably going to be a bottom 6. I don't think there's much left now at this point. Might take the goalie with medium starter potential. We take the chance in the low top 6 or low top 4. Probably not even going to be a low top 4. So I'm going to try with the goalie. Jordan Flynn, welcome to the Americans. Medium backup. It's not bad. If he actually ends up being an actual backup for us, that's not bad at all. So I'm not even going to complain about that. Let's send to the next pick here. What are we? Yeah, round 6 now, so not too shabby. Yeah, sort by potential now. May take Smithson. May take a chance on him. You know what, let's take another defenseman. Justice Siglet. Low 7th. Yeah, this guy probably won't ever make the team. Especially starting out 49 overall. Like, this is not going to happen. Let's take Smithson. Let's take a chance on him. Power forward. Low bottom 6 grinder. I mean, grinder is not bad. For our last pick there, that's not bad, guys. That's low bottom 6 grinder could actually end up being a bottom 6 grinder for us. If you can at least get to a 75, that's perfect for a low bottom 6 grinder. So we'll keep an eye on him. So that's the draft. So I believe we'll probably end the video here. Yeah, we're 51 minutes. In the next video, we'll get to some re-signing. I may do the re-signing off camera just to get through it because we really don't need to do much. And then we'll fill in the gaps, obviously, with free agency, and we'll get to the next year. So I think I might do that off camera maybe, or just show you guys quickly what we can do, or I can do some video cuts. We'll see. We'll see. You guys let me know. You can leave your comments down below. Tell me, you guys, what you thought of the video. Hit the like button and subscribe button. I will see you guys right back here next time for the next video in the NHL 21 Draft to Glory series with the Houston Americans and right here on the Armchair GMs Sports Network.